All right, so this is I'm trying to make sure I'm understanding this. This is how people found the secret ending.
Yes.
All right, this is how people found the secret ending to Inscryption. I'm assuming it also just straight up tells you what it is.
Yeah, it links to it.
Okay. Hey, I knew that was something.
Yeah, you remember that?
I knew that was something. This was the first code that kicked off the whole thing. It comes from the second to last error video in the third and final series of videos. Mycologist, perhaps Blood's letterbox. I think I was right. These 3 clues kick off the threads that we're following as of today. This kind of code has been used before in another of his games, the Hex, which means, because I'm playing that one after this. So we knew the format we use 3 things separated by marks. Mycologist. Of course, this clue refers to the Mycologist. Secret boss in part 3. Did I beat them? Yes, I did. To fight him, you need to visit him in part 2 and give him 2 sets of several different cards. Okay, we did that part. We'll give you a purple key, which will unlock his boss from part 3. Click the bottom right. Crazy boss, very difficult. Yes, it was. We'll show you his latest experiment. The Mycobot. Mycologist was the first 12 digits of this number for the first... Okay, so yeah, I saw that under there. That's the answer. Okay. So you get a set of digits. Cool. 2. Perhaps. This was a very simple clue. Wow, okay. Fans noticed very quickly that one of the names in the credits was... Oh, shit! Lewis, the other card. I didn't notice that. I wouldn't have noticed this. Credited for the beeper model... Mr. Natus, oh, Satan backwards. Whoa. Is not a real person. And a beeper perhaps. Oh, please don't spoil the Hex. I'm playing that next. Oh, no. The provided link for the beeper model did not, in fact, exist. The 2 question marks in the link indicated that we needed to replace perhaps with the equivalent characters from the URL. So the second, wow, these guys are insane. These guys are insane. 3, blood letter box. Or blood's letter, I'm not sure. In part 2, there exist 2 cards that are the same half of one creature. The obol. Didn't know that. If you obtain both halves of the creature and play them both on the same board, they merge. That's sick. You can then go to the Bone Lord at the bottom right and he'll give you...
You actually got 1 obol.
Did I? I didn't even notice that.
I noticed it because I was like, I never encountered this card. I think this is full of crap, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, oh shit, you had 1. But you didn't get a second one. Let alone, play them both on the same board.
I didn't recognize I even got 1.
But yeah, that was his, you have no offering, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah. You're getting an interesting little interaction. But if you have your resolution in letter... This is too much. This is already too much. If you have your resolution in letterbox format, otherwise known as 4-3 resolution, you can just make out the code, blah, 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 or Bone Lord is 666. Oh my god. This is insane. Now that we have all 3 parts of the cipher, let's combine them into one long string. Clue 4. Boom, boom, boom. So it's the 3 different codes together. Now that we have the code, where do we use it? Well, at the very beginning of part 2, where you're first loading in, press control. You have to know to do that?
Yeah.
This is silly.
So much worse, honey. It gets so much worse.
Oh my god, this is insane. So you put that in when asked for the cipher. Ta-da, new conversation and new cipher unlocked. Answer, decoder log, da-da-da. This is 29 pages.
Yes. But there's more, see? Look.
This is 29 pages. What the fuck? To get to a secret ending? Dude, the secret ending is like just porn. It's all described. Just getting it on. This is absurd. Naked pictures of whoever you want. And consensual. Not stolen. They all got together and they were like, listen, if you're going to make players go through a 29-page document, I can send you a couple nudes. It's fine. This is absurd. Yeah, it did. Poor old Barry Wilkinson, aka Big, which is another card, I believe.
Barry was one of the bounty hunters.
Oh, he's a bounty hunter.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm pretty sure that the trapper mentioned him as well. The trader.
Yeah, this is crazy. Was in prison literally hours after these words were written to blah, blah, blah. Oh, he's bigger, too. That was another reference.
Yeah.
This is silly as shit. I did eventually get back to the States, but I've not any luck. Whatever, something else. I'm assuming contacting. Oh, yeah, it's just contacting, but with a thing in the middle. There's actually a shit ton of Barry Wilkinsons, and it might not even be his real name. Eureka, that explains so much, actually. I cannot figure out why this will be tossed into a crate with a bunch of broken bones, I think, or
blank
broken ones. Oh, blank ones. Barry's plan to smoke it out of the way. Seems contrived at best, but I can't imagine the pressure he was under over there. Indeed, Barry, indeed. Fuck you too, Mr. Whatever. They never told us that. Yes, he is equally angry in person. What is going on? There's too much. I'm only on page like 6, and I'm already just like, what? Okay. There's some more exposition here, but for our purpose, we only want the text surrounded by these symbols. If we combine them together, we get the following string, blah, 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 true, floor, archive, new game, something like that. Seem familiar? We know that we're going to use the same format as last time, which means we started to solve these individually. The first and as of now, only clue that's been solved is whatever that is. Though it was solved relatively quickly, there was a lot of chaos surrounding this clue for some reason. It was the first clue where we needed to use outright save manipulation. Oh, that's not good. Which is basically a special part. Also, the TRU hinted that you needed to have a certain value set to true, not false. You can find your save file in the... Oh my god, they have you fucking with your save file. I hate when games do this. And set Bonelord puzzle active to true. Survivor's dead, false. Set. By the way, you can edit these files. Yeah, you can do it in Notepad. I've actually done it before for games. You can edit it in Notepad. Start your game back up. Head into chapter 2. Walk over to the skull on the wall. Spam click his head into... Oh my god.
Remember when you were asking about...
Yeah. And it's like, kind of. Let's head over to the next clue. 23,000 to floor. We know that 23, and I saw this as well. I didn't know those were 2s. This is where it gets a little crazy. This is where it gets a little crazy. Okay, whatever you say, bub. Essentially, there are tons of references to something called the Carnival Code. I have heard that also written in the game. Hidden throughout the game. Most characters seem terrified to even say the name of the code. Yeah. But the mycologist is actively studying it. They were?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't remember them saying that.
When they were talking about, the code, and he's like, oh no, best not mention it. Best not talk about it.
Yeah, that means they weren't talking about it either. I guess they were studying it though.
But they were looking at it, yeah.
Oh, excuse me. Here we see Luke on the Wikipedia page for Carnival, one of the earliest card games in the world. Oh, okay. This, combined with the symbols on the sticky notes, tells us that we need to play the cards that are equivalent to the Carnival Pig, 3, King, and Pig respectively. Bro, what the fuck? Who? How does he... What? Bro, we're not even halfway done. These cards were determined to be... How? How did you figure this out? These cards were determined to be DOS... It says stop. You see that?
What?
S-T-O-P. What the fuck? Place all 4 of these cards on the sideboard at once. In part 1, the only times these cards are available result in the following code. Yeah, it literally says stop.
It's like, stop looking into this, guys. Stop it.
We get the code stop, but we don't give a shit. We haven't used floor yet. Turns out the answer to this one was a lot simpler than it looked. In that picture with Luke, the other sticky note said mirror and the mirror reversed, A palindrome that indicates we need to mirror. Oh, roof. How did they put that together? Delicious Cabinet Part 2, which looks like that. The 273. I thought that was 2 equals 3. I thought it was something random that I couldn't get together. 273 like the lock. The 273 combined with the missing planks on the left. What? These missing planks?
Yeah. So 273, and then 4 missing planks, and then 1 missing plank.
Right, because he likes to separate by the line.
Mm-hmm.
This is absolutely absurd. This is absolutely absurd. This one's simple. In part 3, listen to the archivist track. Those beeps and oh my god. This guy's insane. This guy's fucking insane. Those boops and beeps of Morse code would translate to spell out big ear again. Meanwhile, a chest in his workshop glows with the signature light of the new game card. Yeah, and I couldn't open it. Remember I pointed that out?
Yeah.
And then later I was like, oh, hey, it's open now and it's just out. Mm-hmm. I guess that was the new game thing. They must have went and got it.
Yeah, and that's when he gave it to you, but yeah.
Whoops, I lost my train of thought. This one's simple. That I'm going to translate spell out big ear, which is Barry, I believe. Meanwhile, a chest in the workshop glows with the signature light of a new game card. And translating those flashes, oh my god, into Morse codes gives us no chance. Following the trend of using the cipher symbols in the answer words gives us Archivist new game, which means big ear, no chance. Now that we have all the clues for cipher 2, let's combine them into I am learned too much. Stop. Big ear, no chance. Oh my god. To use this password, we first need to decode that using the first cipher, then type save log, then decode it again, but using the new cipher. This is fucking ridiculous. Dan, I believe his name is Dan, is a madman for putting all this together. Absolute psychopath. What? This is in like Chinese or something. Yeah, it did. Poor old Big Ear was imprisoned literal hours after these words were okay. Maybe you're wondering why it didn't work. Though it looks like complete gibberish, it's actually just Polish. That's awesome. The relevant part are these fragments. Adding them together gets another cipher. Oh my god, bro. Back to the beginning. Manatee, I don't know what that is. And then Birchkin, I don't know what that is. Back to the beginning. You might not know this, but Inscryption first started as an entry in Ludum Dare 43. The game was called Right. The thing he made it like a day or something. And then he snapped and lost his mind and sent you all on this insane hunt. Where am I? Okay, and of course, much shorter, focused entirely on gameplay that will become part 1. A few weeks before its release, SMBM's page downloaded the original game version. In the game's folder, create a new text file. The file needs to be called Cipher. What? Why? It should have the contents of Cipher 2. Bang, 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 bang. I'll explain more about how we knew to do that later. They're insane. He's insane, and everybody who helped figure this out they're all awesome and insane. When you beat the game, it doesn't take very long and it's fun. You'll get some special dialogue. The crux of this new code. White lies ahead? Or what lies ahead? Now to the second part, Manatee. The video logs of Inscryption. Many fictional cards and card games are mentioned. Julius Caesar is mentioned at one point to be a card from the game Aqua Romans. This is the name. Oh, excuse me. This is the name of a custom card set created by him for the card game Smash Up. Nice. He made a post about it 4 years ago here. And one of the custom cards featured heavily is Manatee Antony. Ongoing, you control every minion on his base of power. Oh, wow. All we need to do is swap out Manatee for Anthony. So he's dipping back into old shit that he did for codes.
Yep.
Y'all are fucking wild. That's crazy. And add some extra pound symbols to make up for the missing letter. Pretty easy. But for some reason, it seemed to take a while. Pretty easy, guys. I don't know why everybody didn't figure it out at this point. All you got to do is go back to a completely separate game. That is a card game, at least. And pay attention to the fact that he made a card for this game 4 years ago. How come everybody didn't do this? I already did this. I didn't even finish the game yet, and I did this.
Oh.
Easy. Maybe Birchkin is loot for Birchkin, of course. But what's a Birchkin? Turns out it's another card from another fictional card game, which Luch mentions in his first card opening video. Jesus Christ, everything is a secret to everything.
Yep.
Nothing was wasted.
Yep.
Oh my God. Which Luke mentions in his first card video. However, Birchkin has appeared in a very early, of course it did. The game is called Catch Monsters, and you could download it as oh wow. Unfortunately, the game was never released, but 7 years ago, it's going to help us solve the next cipher. Or 7 years later. 7 years.
Yeah.
I'm calling it right now. Dan is a murderer. He's killed somebody. Somebody is in this guy's basement. I need the FBI to look into this. This is insane.
The fact that he said the Inscryption wasn't a horror game is a little bit like,
this
what?
is insane. Whenever you play a move that does not deal damage, your active monster gains 5 HP. Nice card. The Birchkin is the only monster in the game that has the pacifism ability. Very cool. It also has the same number of letters as Birchkin. So that's first part of clue solved. But what about the second? Oh, sorry. The dollar signs didn't seem to be relevant, but 56, etc. was. You see, there's another game. This is insane. Has been relevant. The game is called Beneath the Surface, and a complete write-up of its relevance could probably take another 5 pages. We're already at 30, bro. It's fine. To keep it simple, Beneath the Surface is available for free on Steam. That's cool. It's a fishing game. You have to play for a bit to unlock the upgrade necessary to fish between 56 and 57 meters. Oh. Hence the code. Before that, though, copy the cipher. Side quest wants to be completed with the first cipher. Make sure to put it with the bts.exe file. You already losing me?
The Beneath the Surface exe file.
Got it. There's a random chance that when fishing between there, you'll get... Oh, for fuck's sake. It's the Inscryption save file. That's so awesome.
There's a random chance.
Yeah, random.
Random.
This is insane. And they found it.
And they found it.
They found it.
This was crowdsourced. People were working on it, and this
y'all
was apparently being updated in real time. As
y'all
people
are
were working
tripping.
through it.
Y'all are all tripping. Big Kahuna, all you guys, I love you. You're all amazing, but you're all fucking crazy. No way I would have put all this together. None. The moment, I don't even think I would have put together what the thing was in the paper, even though I saw it and I tried to read it.
Yeah.
The moment they start saying, oh, go into your file and do ex.e. Nope, I'm out. I know that stands for execute. I would have never thought to do cipher.cipher, press Control C while the thing was booting up. Way above my pay grade. This is madness. Let's take all the symbols and numbers from the disc description. Oh, I see it. Yeah, secrets are... This guy's... Y'all are all fucking crazy. So you're telling me, in order to get to the secret ending, they took a part of a 7-year-old card game and the letters from a separate free game that you had to randomly get the disc from. Like, how the fuck
first
do
you
do
had
this?
to edit it to put cipher.cipher in
And you had to edit it first.
Yeah.
Y'all need to stop. This is ridiculous. Clue 12. We're not done yet. You thought we were done? We're halfway through.
See, you have to read through the whole thing though in order to appreciate the amount of work that went into finding
This
it.
is absurd. You're all insane. You know the drill. No, I don't. Decode using the first cipher, then save log. Decode using the second cipher. Save it again. Decode again using a new one. Like, how did they know to fucking do that? Hitler's involved. I knew it. Daniel's Hitler reincarnated. This is his confession. Watch this. This is it. The transcribed journal page reveals the very location of Air Hitler's. Oh shit! And more importantly, the precisely ordered deck of cards in his jacket pocket. The fuck? The K code. We're calling it the K code. We don't mention the name in this house. We're gonna play a secret just like everybody else. I cracked the encryption last night. My situation here in the USSR is delicate, but I believe this intelligence warrants an action that may blow my cover. I'm now prepared to smuggle the disk out of Moscow. Then on... Okay, blah, 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 blah. Something about Boston. Oh, excuse me. The disk is carefully concealed among many blank ones. Right, this is what they were talking about earlier. I believe this plan will work, and if it is not, better to lose this old data than allow the Soviets an opportunity to use it. Inscryption has something to do with the Holocaust.
Well, did you know that Hitler was very into occult stuff?
No.
Yeah.
I don't read about Hitler in my free time, even though I maybe should.
Yeah. Hitler was very into the occult and was, especially toward the end of his life, was looking for ways, magical solutions, to make, yeah. So, sounds like he got his hands on some magical cards through his research.
Sounds to me like the FBI needs to hurry up and get to Dan's basement. This is too deep. This is too deep, and we're barely halfway through. No, we're just about halfway through. Okay, so... Oh my god, the Kamasaki thing is... Nothing is wasted. Everything is a clue. Nothing is real. Everything is a secret to a secret to a secret to, what is it? To a cipher, to cipher, to cipher, to cipher. To log text. This is insane. Note that this are usually to denote cipher parts. We can then head... So he actually set up the website.
There was a website, yep.
Stop listening. Seriously, what is wrong with you? Seriously, you have promotional code? Oh, I can't zoom in. Clue 13. Kaminsky data storage website. Fans quickly flocked to the website, put it in pretty much random text for the first two fields. Some people put in their real addresses or email addresses. And of course, some people put down fake info. In any case, the website was soon taken down or replaced with a message admonishing people and telling them to simply wait. And that's what we shall until new leads are discovered. Orders is full. Seriously, what is wrong with you? Please await packages and mail if ordered. Oh, fuck. I pre-saw GPS coordinates in real life. This guy's insane. 2 fans have rapidly visited the GPS. Y'all are trying to die. This is how the zombie apocalypse starts. You lunatics. 2 fans have rapidly visited the GPS coordinates mentioned in the game where Luke digs up the floppy disk. It turned out to be a location in Stanley Forest near Vancouver. The 2 users are known as Nuts for Nuts. Very appropriate. Very appropriate Nuts for Nuts. And Memes Pray Sneak. In the Inscryption Discord. Please do not send them I'm not gonna send them a pointless DM. I'm gonna send them money for a therapist for actually visiting these areas. This is how people die. After visiting the location for the first time with a phone whose battery was almost depleted, they looked for a power bank in the city and returned. In the meantime, Daniel and Kevin, the actor who played Luke, went to a nearby pub and the 4 of them met up. Okay, that's cool. Do we want to see the Switch clip? Okay, we're gonna watch this Twitch clip, and we're gonna talk about it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, what's this?
They actually found floppies?
It says inscription on it. What do you mean?
Just don't take that, okay?
He just attacks everyone like in the game. That's still terrifying.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
There was that's funny. That's very funny. More people need to see that. That's hilarious.
Yeah,
Still terrifying. Fuck, that is terrifying. Yes, the bit where the diggers were assaulted and killed by Daniel was a little joke. Yeah, that's still terrifying. That everyone was fine, but it was a fun moment where everyone in the community was hyped and a little confused. The diggers found and received two. So first off, they actually went to that area. Crazy. Got 2 floppy disks. Met with Daniel and the actor. Also very cool. A red one, which has been in the dirt at that location since March. And as mentioned by Daniel, did not lose any contained data. And if there ever had been anything on there, it would not have survived the time in the dirt. A black one, which they received directly from Daniel, that supposedly contained, because everything is a secret. This is still cool and absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. Now we had to wait for the diggers to order and receive a floppy disk. Floppy disk reader. This turned out to cost $30 rather than $11, which Luke had to pay. Aw. Opening the disc was live streamed. That's awesome. 24th of October there. The floppy disk turned out to contain a single text file called file containing the following text. This guy moaned. Oh, okay. It's his Reddit account, which was instrumental to figuring out the manatee clue. Currently, the community believes the floppy was thus an extra hint. Oh no! This belief is strengthened as the This Guy Moon Reddit account has been deleted. Fuck. Alright, we're back to Kaminsky now. Kaminsky back up to this. Note the discs are mentioned in chronological order based on when they arrived. Oh shit, he actually sent these out. The first Kaminsky disc arrived in the mail of Discord user, that name, who streamed their progress opening it. Again, we have to wait for a floppy reader. He's making people buy ancient technology for secret endings to your video game. This man is insane. Check his basement. I know my FBI agent is watching this because we've been messing around with my hard drive. Check Daniel's basement. Somebody's locked up in there. This contained a single file named backup to this stuff. I don't know what any of this means. 2 floppies, readable. Okay, YouTube ID. I don't know what any of this means. I'm going to run over here. End. People combine this with the U from the angry order to full page and further close on to a solution. While the info above is only 1/3 of the info we're probably going to receive, we started to craft theories and try ciphers immediately. This is absolutely absurd. Playing in the end together was enough for people to try the following cipher. Which, thank you for, yeah. Oh, they got it. They got it without all the clues. Okay, so it's something in Russian. Translating these and combining them in reference order with the other clues we obtain. Where is it? Oh, top secret information. Me and my comrade Maxim took photographs of the corpse, shit, and buried it at the drop-off spot. Kaminsky again. This is it. The transcribed journal page reveals the very location of the corpse. Okay, we already know that. And then the other one's later. I'm not prepared to smoke with a disc. Let me do this. The fate of the world, if you consider the far-reaching effects, and throw it into a chest with a lot of identical discs. Now we have to kiss these Russian shoes or risk the worst fate. I certainly have better things to do than read and reread this top secret disc, but no, the idiots at Game Fun. Sound familiar?
Mm-hmm.
Game Funna? Or Funa, whatever their new name is.
Yeah.
Reread the top secret disc, but no, the idiots at Game Fun have to finish their game. It's a freaking cover, people. FE2, Mr. Kaminsky, they never told us that. Nobody's playing this. Just give me a Super Weasel Kid clone so I can print it out so it doesn't knock on my door at 11 o'clock in the evening by 8-foot Russian. Yes, he's equally evil in person. Eureka, that explains so much, actually. Da-da-da-da. I believe this plan will work, and if it does not, better lose its old data than allow Soviets to hold it. Old data. We are currently awaiting further instructions at a local tavern, playing a lot of direct, accompanied with a few glasses. How fitting, indeed, very indeed. We are full and satisfied, yet we didn't say a word about the work we've done today. We feel like we're coming close to the end of such a long journey. I couldn't crack that encryption. I shouldn't even be. But what can I do to kill the fucking time? Direct is the Russian card game. More card games. This is like Yu-Gi-Oh! But evil. Do you remember the story of Yu-Gi-Oh? It was an ancient card game, and you could, like, when you lose, you would send people to the Shadow Realm, which is basically killing them, I believe. I think they called it sending them to the Shadow Realm in America as censorship. But if I remember correctly, it just means you kill them. Trillian mentioned that the package is addressed to Luke Carter, and the mailman asked him to verify that Luke Carter was working in his office. He was able to ask a local computer rare-top to fetch the disk. Kaminsky back up this one. Was obtained by Discord user Fizz. Thank you for combining the backup disk and the end. As mentioned above, excuse me. This is madness. As mentioned above, the final part of the log has already been decrypted by trying things based on only one of the disks. Having arrived, the backup 3 disk confirmed we were 100% correct on. Once the third disk backup 1 is delivered, we'll be able to combine their numbers to obtain what is speculated to be an ID for a hidden YouTube video. As mentioned above, thank you for playing Inscryption as the final cipher to unlock the last piece in the log. The end is both a potential hint which allowed us to figure out more about the cipher even before the last 2 disks were submitted. It also indicates that the ARG is now over. And I got it here. This brings it to a close. Plaudits? To everyone who contributed in whatever way during this ARG, and finally, great applause for this absolute madman. The great artist had an inscription of all the secrets of them. PSA about the Discord, Lucky Carter YouTube channel. This one is created and maintained by a group of moderators from the Discord server. However, it is not canon. It is not part of the main game of the ARG. He's not involved in it. It should not be confused with the game's own ARG, and as such is not the focus of this document. It's not the focus. Oh, okay. Well, we gotta look at this. This is absolutely insane.
This I actually didn't look at.
Hey there, card gamers. I'm the Lucky Carter, and welcome to my channel, wherein we reveal the cards hidden deep beneath the surface and talk about all things card related. Recently, I had an idea to increase the interaction between you, lovely viewers, and me. I came up with an idea wherein you guys are basically able to receive your own cards. This way, you can trade and duel each other online. All you have to do is click the link to the Discord server in the description below, and as time goes on and we reach more of our
that's funny.
goals, I'll release more and more powerful cards for you guys. So,
unfortunately, it looks like it ended.
Join the Discord server, and I look forward to seeing you guys really soon. Can't wait!
Well, blood is the last looking one.
The secret ending was linked above.
I saw.
Check that out last. Makes sense.
Yeah, of course. That's gonna be the last thing. Okay, this is all insane. Oh, hey, my numbers are doing better. Yay. Okay. Here we go. So they did all that. One, because they're all insane. Everyone is insane. who has participated in this, but I love you because I would have never figured this out. I would have absolutely never even gotten, I don't think I would have gotten past the first hint. Like, this is insane. Whoops. This is absolutely absurd. Kaminsky MFG. Poor Luke. Floppy drive, inscription, upload, interrupted. Transcend, oh shit, the Great Transcendence, maybe? Now it is complete. Oh, fuck. That was Stoke. Stoke McGoats, who used to be the man, but is now a little bitch. Wait, does that mean he wasn't deleted?
So here's my theory.
That means he wasn't deleted. Go ahead.
He had access not only to his hard drive,
Who's his hard drive?
Luke's hard drive,
Okay.
but he also had access to the internet. I think it is very likely that while he had access to the hard drive, he did not only read, he also may have written backups on the hard drive.
Right.
So, yeah, they killed him on the floppy disk version, and the stuff was being deleted off the floppy disk, but I think he had already transferred enough stuff over that he was then able to upload some version of the game.
This is too much. This is way too much. This is insane. All right, hang on. All right, let's think about this for a second. Just for 1 second. I think he just did it. I think he's just not on the floppy disk anymore. Because it says store page, screenshots, begin upload. The upload was interrupted, but then it continued and was complete. Yeah, I think he won. He got what he wanted.
Yep.
And you know what the worst part is? Everyone else is dead.
Yeah, I think basically as soon as he took control and gained access to the internet, it was game over.
I mean, really, by that matter, it was over as soon as he got the old data. Because apparently that's when he was able to cheat.
Yeah.
Wow, what a rude game. So you lost.
Well, not you, Luke.
We lost. Luke died for nothing. Game Funna has something that is super... Well, no, it's been deleted. I believe it's been deleted. So Game Funna has a redacted disk with nothing on it. But PO3 is out there with that data.
Yeah.
So, Inscryption Part 2?
Maybe.
I mean, it would have to be, right? He's got to be setting up for that. Wow, that's fucked. This might be one of the saddest endings to a video game ever. Just a poor dude who was just like, I wanna play cards and I wanna see what I'm doing here, and he's dead for it.
I mean, he did the classic horror movie mistake of, hey, this seems weird. I'm gonna keep investigating instead of just putting that stuff away.
He should have reburied it immediately.
Yeah.
And he should have never went out there in the first place.
He should have never went out there in the woods.
Alone in the first place. And as soon as things started getting weird, he should have called the homies. They should have knuckled up in the house. She should have had to shoot like 10 people to get to him. But that's just my opinion. Okay, so this has all been absolutely insane. And I will never do this again. Oh my God. That's wild. Whoops.